Today we are going to study class 4th English grammar. Okay, in English grammar we are going to study chapter 11, which name is active and passive voice. Okay, now we are going to start. Read the following sentences. Here are some sentences which we are going to read. Okay, Aman plucked the flower. Who plucked? Aman. The flower is plucked by Aman. Which? By Aman. Okay. Child tore the book. Who tore? Child. The book was torn by the child. Okay. Komal will write a letter. Who will write? Komal. Okay. A letter will be written by Komal. Okay. Now, in sentences under A, this. The subjects Aman, child and Komal are doors of the action. Who is doors of the action? Aman and child and Komal. Okay. In other words, the subjects of verbs act or are active. Okay. Therefore, the verbs plucks, tore and will write are in active voice. Okay. Who? Pluck and tore. Okay. In sentences under B, the subject Aman, child and Komal are the receiver. Who is receiver? Aman, child and Komal. Okay. These all are receiver of the action. Who is the receiver of the action in this? Aman, child and Komal. Okay. In order word, the subject of the verbs are acted upon. ठीक है upon. Therefore, verbs which is the verbs is plugged, was torn, will be returned are in passive voice. Okay. Thus, we can say the active voice denotes that the subject of the verb is the door of the action or act or is active. Okay. Next, the passive voice denotes that the subject of the verb is the receiver of the action or is acted upon or is passive. Okay. Now look at here. Here are some examples. Here, active, subject, verb or object. Okay. Active, Aman. Subject is Aman. Verb is plucked and object is the flower. In this passive voice, subject is the flower. Verb is the is plucked by. Object is the Aman. Okay. Now look at here. Tenses, active and passive. Okay. Simple present, verb, first plus first verb we will take s. Okay, plus s or es. Simple past, verb second. Okay. Present continuous is, am, are plus v or ing. Okay. And passive is, am, we will use is, am, are plus fifth and third. Okay. Was, were plus fifth and third. Is, am, are plus being plus fifth and third. Okay. Past continuous were plus fifth ing. Okay. Was, were, being plus fifth third. Okay. Present perfect has, have plus fifth third. Has been, have been plus fifth and third. Past perfect had plus fifth and third. Had been plus fifth and third. Okay. Simple future will, shall plus fifth and first. Will be, shall be plus fifth and third. Future perfect will have, shall have plus fifth and third. Okay. Will have been, shall have been plus fifth and third. Now look at here. Here are some examples. Active and passive. Okay. In present tense. Active, I eat the food. Okay. In active. Passive, the food is eaten by me. Okay. This is in present tense. Active, he draw a picture. Okay. In passive, a picture is drawn by him. In active, they are taking exercise. In passive, exercise is being taken by them. This is in present tense. Okay, now this is past tense. Inactive, father bought a car. In passive, a car was bought by father. Inactive, granny told a story. In passive, a story was told by granny. Okay, inactive, Neha had broken the table. In passive, the table had been broken by Neha. Okay, now in future tense. Inactive, Rohan will play his fees. Okay, passive, in a passive, his fees will be paid by Rohan. In active, Ankur will deliver a speech. Okay, in passive, a speech will be delivered by Ankur. Okay, now verb which have two objects. Okay, how many two objects in the active voice sentences are changes into the passive in two ways. Okay, like this. In active, mother gave me a book. Who gave? Mother gave. In passive, a book was given by me by mother. Okay, in passive voice. And I was given a book by mother. Okay, active voice. Inactive, Sakshi gave me a bat. In passive, I was given a bat by Sakshi. A bat was given to me by Sakshi. Okay, in active voice. Inactive, Mr. Gupta teaches us grammar. Grammar is taught to us by Mr. Gupta. We are taught grammar by Mr. Gupta. Okay. The now look at here. Here are some more examples which are interrogative sentence. Okay. So study the following examples of interrogative sentences, which is here. Okay. Active. Who stole my pen? Passive. By whom was my pen stolen? Okay. Active. Why did she insult you? In passive, why were you insulted by her? In active, who will punish him? In passive, why whom will be why whom will he be punished? Okay, so today we learn active and passive voice. Okay, in this chapter we learned about active and passive voice. Okay, and what is the active and passive? The active voice denotes that the subject of the verb is a door of action or act or active. Okay, is active. And passive, the passive voice denotes that the subject of the verb is the receiver of the action or is act upon or is passive. Okay, so today we learn active and passive voice. Okay, I hope you learned very well today. If you learn something in English grammar, then you can subscribe this channel for more videos like this. On this channel you can learn maths, you can learn EVS, you can learn science, you can learn English. Okay,